Hey there, it's day 28. You know how I always talk about joy and grief can coexist? I was at a wedding yesterday, and it was such a visual example of them both coexisting. It was beautiful. Welcome, friends. It's Dionne, your favorite grief transformation coach, and this is the Weeks INjoy Daily, where we talk about grief and how we can still make room for joy. What I really want to talk about is what I learned at the wedding. It was to see both the bride and the groom had lost parents. The bride had lost her mother and father, the groom had lost his mother. So they were so fully present with the love. And there were some really important people that weren't there. There were tears of joy and tears of sadness, but it didn't empty anything. They continued to move through what they needed to move through, go through the program, acknowledging what needed to happen, acknowledging each other, and doing it in such ways that it felt like love and magic all in the same place. And really acknowledging like that part that when you show up and you make space for it and you name a thing, you call it, you talk about the people that are not there, you bring them into the room and you acknowledge part of the family. I think it was the groom's family, acknowledging the people that had filled in after Mama Barbara died. It was Mama Norma, um, Baba, what was it, Will or Kenneth? I'm forgetting Baba's name, maybe Kenneth. And then Mama Barbara, Mama Norma, Baba Kenneth, and the father that was there, Baba Felix. But hearing them speak and having them say, like, I am because of them. And there's somebody in your life that you are because of them. Each one of us, not just our biological parents, but the teachers, the aunts, the uncles, the cousins, the friends, the family, the chosen family, and watching that and watching the blending of these different communities, these different cultures, the different countries. I could see it in real time that the people were not there were present. If there's just multiple levels of existence, and if you remember the scene in Sinners, I know everybody hasn't seen it, sorry, you should see it, but there's a point in which you're seeing the dance scene, you can find it on YouTube, where everyone and all the spirits from different time zones were all there. The people in this current reality were not aware of them being there, but we, the visual onlookers, could see past, present, and future all in one place. And that's what I think joy and grief feels like, and seeing it and watching it. And then for me, knowing that I was in a place that I wasn't familiar with, I didn't have the things that I wanted to have with me, and I had a confidence still that I was still me, I was still showing up as me. I could acknowledge, huh, this whole journey started because my daughter isn't here. Like, would I have gone to Kenya? Would I have done that teacher training? Would, like, all of this, would the bride have come to Kenya? I mean, maybe. But the way that things happened, my daughter's death, me deciding to travel, me deciding to take a chance and come to Kenya and do a teacher training and then invite people to come visit me, and the bride came to visit me. So even in watching this beautiful example and the domino effect of what happened for me to get to this point, to see and feel my growth, my change, my capacity, it was it was beautiful. And I'm wondering for you, where in your life are you not allowing joy because of grief? How are you separating them and feeling as though they cannot coexist, that you cannot experience joy because of the grief? Because what I've learned with grief, that when we acknowledge the joy of what we had or who we knew, it allows us to grow and experience joy in a bigger way. And I hope you can take that with you and reflect. Where in your life are you not allowing joy because of your sadness, because of your loss, because of your grief? What could it look like if you allowed a little bit of peace of mind, happiness, and joy? maybe for the first time you try it, it won't feel natural. It might feel uncomfortable. There may be discomfort. And that's even a part of the yoga that I do, being comfortable with being uncomfortable, but building that muscle of trying, believing that you deserve it. Yeah, joy and grief can coexist. And a wedding of two adults that have had losses, we've all had losses, but losing parents is just different, I guess. It's all different, right? I don't know. I'm babbling. I'm going to get to the card. Uh, 52 Weeks INjoy. There you go. You can see it. And it's going to be card 26. We're on day 28 today. So there you go. Deck 1, card 26. If you carry joy in your heart, you can heal any moment. Carlos Santana. Oh, I love that. Find the silver lining in your pain. Who or what can you thank for your lessons? Wow. Please let me know how that reflects for you. When I look at it, I gave the example already. When someone dies, I don't think I want to use the word silver lining, but in that pain, I learned to be me in such a different way. So I really do thank Seaway for me being the person I am. Each child taught me something different. My oldest son Sule, my daughter Seaway who died, and my youngest son Eric. But the tragedy, the loss, the suddenness of that pain has truly taught me so much. So with that particular question, I will thank Seaway. Like everything else, when we practice joy, we're building a muscle. I'm going to see you tomorrow. I will be back in my room, done with Nanyuki. Let me see, just so you can see how pretty it is. I'm going to turn around. There you go. Nice. Now you are in Nanyuki with me. All right. I will see you tomorrow for day 29. I should be back in my normal digs. Remember, joy is your birthright. Transformation is possible. And if anything I said resonated with you, there are all the links there so you can be in contact with me. Following me on social media. And I'm going to build a community here. So you can click, like, share, subscribe. Yes, like, share, subscribe. And comment. I love hearing from you. You take care.